Buenos días. Buenos días. Hola. Hola. Buenos días, hola. Hola. Buenos días, Sean.
Buenos días.
Hola, Canoa. Buenos días, Louis. Hola.
Gracias.
De nada. Hola, hola. Buenos días. Hoy y mañana. Y te toca hoy ser la canta ninja, por favor. Buenos días. Sí, te toca ser la canta ninja. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Bueno,
Bien. Hola. Quiero que te... Acá. Buenos días. Take out your planners, please. We have 2 things for homework this week. They're going to be due on Wednesday. Muchas gracias. Okay. Louis, ¿me puedes ayudar, por favor? Okay, Louis is going to pass out a logic puzzle. This logic puzzle is for homework. When is it due?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It is helping you with your vocabulary, your reading, as well as your critical thinking skills. Okay, so there's many reasons why you should be doing this homework. Oh, here, Louis, all of them, please. And then we have a second worksheet for homework. Sentences with saltar. Muy bien, to jump. Sentences with saltar. This is going to pick up from where we left off on Friday and then today. Sean, your planner.
Normally I just use junior grades or like.
Okay. Okay. Nicole.
Yes.
oh no.
Sí. ¿Quieres que te ayude? Help you? Okay, so, yeah. Y Sergio, ¿me ayudas, por favor? Okay, Nico es la canta ninja para hoy. Once you are done writing down your homework, go ahead and put your planners away, along with your 2 pieces of homework worksheets. You should have the logic puzzle and the saltar. Where'd you write it down, Kanoa?
I'm gonna write it down.
Not yet? Gracias. Okay, I appreciate how these ladies and Cesare have been getting their names on their homework. Muchas gracias, Sergio. ¿Lista? Ready? Yeah. Oh. The weather. Hmm? And that one, we can cover up hace with that. You can cover up hace. Muy bien. Ok, vamos a mirarle a Nicole. Nicole, ¿cuál es la fecha? Sí. Mira para afuera. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Sí. Someone wanna? How would we say the double L? Yo. Sí, hoy llueve. ¿Mucho o un poco? Llueve un poco, ¿sí? Un poco. Just a little bit. It's raining just a little. ¿Y qué hora es? No, that was perfect. Son las 9. Sí, a 3 compañeros de clase. Pregúntales a 3 compañeros de clase. La pregunta del día, sí.
¿Te gusta nadar en el océano?
Sí.
¿Te gusta nadar en el océano?
What does that mean?
Nadar.
To swim.
Sí, nadar.
Oh, do you like to swim in the ocean?
Sí.
Okay. Sí, me gusta nadar en el océano.
Muy bien.
Kayla. ¿Te gusta nadar en el océano? Sí, me gusta nadar en el océano.
Sí. Un estudiante más.
Louis. ¿Te gusta nadar en el océano?
Okay, muy bien. Muchas gracias. Okay, on our whiteboards, we're going to pick up from Friday. What is an infinitive? Let's talk about this first before we start writing. What is an infinitive?
This one's out.
A verb. Be more specific about the verb though. It's basic form. And what other word goes with? To. Okay, tell the people around you some examples in English of an infinitive.
To walk.
What is yours?
To
To
jump,
jump.
run, swim.
Not just run, swim, jog. You're missing half of it. To.
To walk, to swim, to run.
Very good. Okay, now tell each other some infinitives in Spanish. Oh. Grace is using her resources. What are some in Spanish? Vivir, muy bien. Caminar. Okay. All right. If you can hear me, touch your head. If you can hear me, touch your knee. If you can hear me, eyes on me. So, when we talk about infinitives in Spanish, what letter do they always end in? Everyone? R. Okay. And we have, very good. You guys got to my next question already. We have 3 categories of infinitives, AR, ER, and IR. I'm going, okay, on your whiteboard, I'm going to say an infinitive. You need to listen for the ending. Is it an AR, ER, or an IR? So if I said correr, what letters would you write on your whiteboard? ER, okay? So let's try it. Okay? Abrir. Show me. Muy bien, IR. Okay? Bórralo, erase it. Okay? Let's caminar. Write down the infinitive. Hey, muy bien, canoa. Muy bien, AR. Okay. Comer. Very good. ER, comer. Abrir. Oh, wait, I'll show you. Comer. Muy bien. Abrir is an IR verb. It ends in IR. Okay? Let's try 3 more. Mezclar. Mezclar. Muy bien, Jalen. Sienna. AR. Mezclar ends in an AR. Okay? Show me cortar. AR. Okay. Very, very quickly. Okay, verbally. You don't have to write this down on your whiteboards. Okay, we know our infinitives. We've also been learning about how to match the infinitive with a... Well, how do we start a... Okay, we've been learning how to match the infinitive with another verb, right? Prefiere correr o caminar. Do you prefer to run or to walk? But before we can match it to another verb, we need to start our sentence. Angela? To? No. We need to start our sentence with a... Yo, what kind of a category is yo? You're correct. Yo means I. It is first person. So you guys, what's the overarching category of... Yo means I. Pronouns. Very good. Subject pronouns. Okay, very quickly with those around you, brainstorm all of the subject pronouns in Spanish. We have 1 minute. It's a good start.
All right, I'm down.
What is vos? Is that a word?
That is correct. That is one of them. Vosotros, though, is how they would say they all or you all in Spain. Okay, so we are brainstorming with those around us the categories of subject pronouns. Me is a pronoun, but what does me mean? Mi madre. My. Very good. So it's not a subject pronoun. Ooh, los and las are pronouns, but are they subject pronouns? No, los and las is them. Ooh, Angela is about 60% of the way there. Muy bien, Sergio. Louis. Excelente. Okay. About 10 more seconds. Okay, Grace. How do we say I? Yo. I think this one everyone had written down on their boards. Yo means I. Okay, what's another subject pronoun? Marisa. Nosotros. What does nosotros mean? We. Okay, Louis. Muy bien. Nosotras. Sergio. Usted. Okay, Angela. Tú. Marisa. Vosotros. Él. What does él mean? He. Ella. Muy bien. I like your pronunciation. The double L. You guys are experts on the double L. And ellas. Ustedes. Ellos. Wow. This can really be difficult for some students, but you guys are very hardworking. You guys, this comes very easily to you because you're paying attention. All right. We worked with AR infinitives in particular. Let's brainstorm some more AR infinitives. No, not yet. Keep it. AR. Ir is to go. It's an AR though. IR. Muy bien. Nadar was an AR infinitive. Jalen? Caminar. Okay. Cantar. Y Marisa? Bailar. Okay. So, to swim, to walk, to sing, to dance. Let's work with nadar, to swim. I am going to call out the subject pronoun, and you need to rewrite the infinitive with the correct ending, though. So let's do a couple for review. So if I called out usted, you're going to pop off the AR. You're going to keep nad the same. And what's the ending for an AR verb for usted, él, and ella? Angela. Okay. Did you have a question? Sorry. No? Okay. Marisa? Oh, close. You know what? I'm going to step back. We should review the endings first before we go into the conjugation. Okay. Joe always ends in O. Joe ends in O. Tu is going to end in, we'd want it to end in U. As. Muy bien. Okay? When we say he walks, how do we say he walks? Camina. So camina ends in a A. Okay? Nosotros, that was a really new one for us. Oh, close. You're thinking about vosotros. Amos. Nosotros means it's going to end in amos. Vosotros, Angela already gave it to us. Ice. But we're not going to practice this one a lot because I am not an expert in speaking in vosotros. Okay, ellas, ustedes, and ellos. Marisa? An. Okay, these two endings, nosotros and ellas, ustedes, ellos, ending in an. These are the two endings that are the newest to us. So we need to make sure that we get that organized in our brain. Okay, so I'm going to take caminar. Caminar means to walk. And if I wanted to say I walk, I'm going to pop off the AR. Camin stays the same. And it's going to be yo camino. So camin, it stays the same, and we're just adding on our ending. Okay, so the same thing will happen for tu. If I was talking to my friend and I exclaimed, "You walk to school?" I would tell her, "Caminas a la escuela?" Okay, the same thing. But why would I use usted and not tu? Tell your friends around you. Who would usted be? Very good. And who would I be talking to if I was using usted? No. I heard it over here on this side. Who would I be talking to if I was using usted? For. Yeah. Okay, so my boss, parent, very, very polite. Okay, usted means you. So, camina. If I wanted to say we walk, nosotros is going to be come. Do we agree? So Marisa is saying it's caminamos. Do we agree? See? No? Louis, what would you say? See? Sí. Caminamos. Okay, and ellas, ustedes, ellos. Caminan. Okay. So, I have conjugated the verb caminar. You guys are going to practice with nadar on your whiteboards. Got it? If you want to erase it all, you can. Otherwise, you should use that as your resource to reflect back to, or you can use the board up front. Okay, so with those around you, conjugate nadar into the 6 different ways. Unless you're going to skip vosotros, which is fine with me. Okay. So, how would you say I swim? Nado. You got it. Because yo ends in. Oh, nadar means to swim. Yo nado. Muy bien. Yo ends in o. Okay, so let's work on nadar. You are halfway there. What do you want to do? If you want to, nadar means to swim, but we can't always say to swim at the beach, to swim at the beach. Sometimes we got to say I swim at the beach. So how would you say I swim? Good. That's halfway there. You just said I to swim. You want to say I swim though. You're saying I, but the way it ends, nadas, is like you're saying tú. You. Yo ends in nado. Yo nado. Excellent. Okay, now you're going to talk to your friend and you're going to say, you swim, or do you swim at the beach? Any questions, ladies?
Nope, we got him.
No? Nado. Muy bien. Which one was most difficult for you? None of them?
Got it all.
You got it? Okay, so how would you say we swim?
Nada.
Nadamos, okay. How would you say he swims? Nada. Nada. El nada. Good, you do got it. Okay. Okay.
So is the vosotros the AI?
The vosotros would be the ice. Nadáis. Nadar is the infinitive, to swim. Nadáis is like saying you all swim. Okay. Grace, go ahead and write the yo form of nadar up on the board. Here, you can use a different color. You could even use your own color.
Oh.
Okay, check your work. As I was going around, I saw quite a few of you correctly. Tati, can I borrow your board? I like the way Tati was circling her endings. There's only one thing. We have to say nado and nadas. You swim, I swim. But when she's circling her ending, she's really showing me that she understands, or underlining the ending, that that's the only part that's going to change. Okay, getting that organized inside of your head is important. Okay, you can pass it on. Here, Louis, go ahead and put one up on the board. ¿Sí? ¿Nadas a la escuela? Did you finish it all?
Number 2.
You can choose any. What is this one? Okay, go ahead and pass. Yep. Pass it on to someone. Anyone. Okay, usted. Read it to me. Nah. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so usted is just like él and ella. So él and ella are always going to end in A only. Well, as I'm walking around, all of you are conjugating really, really well. Anyone? Muy bien. Okay. So I see you conjugated 3 out of the 6. What are the 3 that you're missing?
Let's see.
Nosotros is one of them. Oh, here, Marisa.
One of the ustedes, or
It would be one of the ustedes.
and nosotros.
No? Okay. What is this one?
Oh. I was like just trying to like see.
Uh-huh. Good. I noticed you keep forgetting to take off your AR. So this is to swim, nadar. You got to pop off the A, or at least the R. Nadas. Okay, and our last one, Simeon. Te toca. How would we conjugate it to say you all swim? Muy bien. Okay, check your work. Does your whiteboards look like what's on the board? Okay, I'm going to say the subject pronoun. You all need to say the conjugation of nadar. For example, if I say yo, you're going to say nado. Muy bien. Okay, yo, nado. Tú, nada. Él, nada. Nosotros, nada. Ustedes, nada. Muy bien. Why is learning to do this conjugation important? Why? So we can use it correctly. Why do we want to learn to use our subjects and verbs correctly? Marisa? So your sentences don't sound confusing. I agree. It's really difficult talking to people in English if their words and grammar is all jumbled up. So it's just the same. If you went and were using your Spanish, but you're jumbled up when you're speaking, you won't be an effective communicator. Okay, we're going to add another verb to our conjugation bank today. It's an IR verb. Who remembers how to say to go? Vivir is to live. Vamos is one of the ways to conjugate this infinitive. Vamos means let's go or we go. Vámonos. Huh? It's not decir means to say or to tell. Dormir. Va's a way to conjugate. He goes. Ir. Muy bien. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and erase your whiteboards except for your subject pronouns. Unless you need to reorganize your subject pronouns. Okay. You can erase nadar. Okay. Ir means to go. And with it, we can do a couple of things. We can explain the direction that we're going or where someone or something is going. We can also use it to communicate our plans or intentions, such as what are we going to do? Okay, when we conjugate ir, though, it breaks all of the rules. So it's one that you're just going to have to memorize. But it's kind of fun to say. So I don't think that you'll have any problems. All right, subject pronouns. Do you have your subject pronouns written down? Which one am I missing again? Oh, thank you. Vosotros. That's the one I'm not an expert at. But someday, maybe one of you will be in Spain. You can come back and teach me vosotros. You're going to go, Marisa? Oh, you are? Wow. Okay, when you want to say I go, it is yo voy or yo voy. You're going to notice the V, the letter V and the letter B in Spanish are usually used interchangeably. So yo voy or yo voy sounds the same. It means the same thing. Okay, tú vas is you go or you to a friend or teacher talking to a student. Tú vas. Okay, he goes or she goes. Muy bien, va. Nosotros, you guys know this. Vamos, nosotros vamos. I think that's something everyone learns. Vosotros, this one's crazy. Vosotros vais. And ustedes van or van. Do not say van. It's not a van. It's, repíteme, van. Muy bien, okay. Repítenme. Yo voy. Tú vas. Él va. Nosotros vamos. Vosotros vais. Ustedes van. Okay, what's the preposition that means to? How would you say he walks to school? Ah, okay. So, yo voy a. I go to. And then you're going to, whatever the place that you're going to, is just going to fill in the blank over here. Yo voy a. And you fill in the blank. Okay. I'm going to hand out a partner sheet. Some of you are going to be the rosados. And some of you are going to be the morados. You can erase or use it as your resource for this activity. You guys are going to talk about where people are going. So, es un secreto. Whatever sheet you have, don't show your partner because you don't want to just give them the answers. They need to work for it by asking you in Spanish, where is John going? And then you would just answer it, John is going to, and you would have to look, the picture, right above the picture is the place where John is going. Okay? So, inside of your bins, you have some cards. Go ahead and take out a card, all of those of you around. Okay. Ace is going to be the lowest, ace to king. Okay, go ahead. Yep, Simeon needs a card. Okay, go ahead, take one. Oh, it's okay. I know, it's all random. So,
It's like the smallest number to the biggest.
yeah, so you only need one card though, Kayla.
I'm used to playing gin.
Just take one card. Does everyone have their one card? Chrislyn, do you have your card? Okay. Who has the lowest over here?
Oh,
Lowest?
never
4.
mind, Tati.
Ace. Okay, who has the highest? Okay, so you guys are going to partner up. The lowest with the highest, and then keep going down that way as I pass out the papers. Figure out who is partners, or who is your partner. Okay? So once you have it, you can go ahead and begin. Okay, who's partners over here?
Me and you.
Okay. Oh, well, come, Simeon. Muévete, por favor. Oh, excellent. Okay, who are you going to be partners with? Louis, you don't have a partner? Come. Okay, come. You can sit back here. Yes. I'm gonna have Louis be your partner. You're the lowest.
Who's my partner?
Well, who has the highest card over here? Marisa? Then you and Marisa are partners. Go ahead, sit by Marisa. Here, take this with you. And then Louis, you and Sienna are gonna partner up. Marisa. Okay. Sean, I'm gonna work with you. Okay, so go ahead and start to review this. And then I'm gonna come back. Okay, who had the highest card here? Okay, who is the lowest?
Me.
Okay, so you guys, maybe you two switch seats. So you're gonna partner up with the highest card. And then Grace, you're gonna work with Jalen.
Only me and her.
It makes my
Oh, I meant, yeah, either way, whatever works.
That doesn't make sense because I'm me and Jalen.
Okay. Sean, I'm going to work with you for a couple of questions. Okay, what's your confusion?
Ask the questions. I'm just confused at like how do we ask the question? Like,
Okay, so since you're A. Okay, so number 1 says, ¿A dónde va Juan? So the purple paper has the answer on it. Okay, so you need to ask her, ¿A dónde va Juan? Then Marisa is going to look on her paper, and she's going to find Juan, and she has to use the correct conjugation of to
you
go.
don't have to hold the paper up so that he doesn't see the answer.
Either way, sweetie. So Juan va al concierto. Then once she tells you where he goes, you're going to write that sentence down under the destination. Okay, so Kanoa and Louis, go ahead and begin.
So which one asks the questions?
Both of you. You're going to have to take turns. Okay, I had a good question for clarification. If you can hear me, touch your head. If you can hear me, touch your knees. If you can hear me, touch your nose. If you can hear me, snap once. Okay. I had a good question for clarification. This group asked a couple of times, who's going to ask the questions? Both partners are asking questions. You just need to figure out who's going to go first. You can say the highest card goes first, lowest card goes first. But you're doing the same thing. You're going to ask, the purple sheet is going to ask the pink sheet, where is, ¿A dónde va Jose? Where is Jose going? Then the pink sheet is going to look for Jose's name at the bottom, so you've got to listen. He looks at the bottom, and then he finds out, oh, this is where Jose is going, and she would use the correct conjugation of ir, to go, to say Jose goes to the store or the concert or wherever he's going. Do we have any other questions? No? Okay, I'm going to work with Sean for a moment, and then I'll walk around and listen to the partners. Go ahead and get practice. Okay. ¿A dónde va Jose? So now you're looking for Jose's name. And ¿A dónde va Jose? Sí, Jose va a la iglesia. So then I'm going to borrow your pencil because I forgot to bring one with me. I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to say, Jose va a la iglesia. Okay, ahora te toca. Pregúntame.
¿Dónde va Juan?
So you're going to ask me number 1.
¿A dónde va
Juan?
Juan?
Juan va al concierto. Juan va al concierto.
¿A dónde van? Wait, what?
Al concierto. What do you think that sounds like? Concierto.
Concert?
Muy bien. You're using your cognates.
Okay. ¿A dónde va Jose?
You have to use a picture.
That's right.
Is that?
Okay, that's correct. Okay, so ask me now.
¿A dónde van Eva y Marco?
Eva y Marcos van al restaurante. Al restaurante. Eva y Marcos.
Eva y Marcos.
Repítelo, por favor.
¿A dónde
Van al restaurante. Al restaurante. You're using your resources. Good job. Okay, I'm going to walk around. You get ready. Practice these questions, and when I come back, you're going to ask me another one, okay? What does estadio sound like?
Stadium?
Oh, muy bien. Okay. All right. If you can hear me, touch your head. If you can hear me, touch your nose. Okay. We haven't learned all of these place vocabulary words, but you're using your critical thinking skills by matching it to what it sounds like in English. Do you remember what kind of a word that is? It starts with a C. Cognates. Yeah, so you don't have to know all of the vocabulary there is because there's a lot of cognates in Spanish and English, and you guys are doing a very good job working with this new vocab. Okay, in your partners, okay, class is about to end. On the Post-its, if you don't have Post-its, I'll bring you new ones, okay, but when we end, we're going to put it up on the parking lot as you leave. What do you need more help with still about today's lesson? Making sentences. What do you still find confusing about using the word ir or conjugation? Okay. If you're still confused about ordering food from a restaurant, that would not be an excellent idea to put down because we haven't talked about ordering food from a restaurant yet. Just use today's topic and you can write down a question. You can write down a sentence if you're confused about it. It is your choice to be anonymous or put your name.
What if we don't have any?
If you don't, you're okay then. Think really hard. It's all fully clear to you? Does anyone need Post-its? You guys need Post-its? Take one, pass it around. Do you guys need Post-its? Oh, the Leaning Tower of Markers. Here. You need Post-its? It's something if you're still not clear about it as we get ready to go home or go on to the rest of the class.
So I just wrote a question.
About today's lesson or conjugating verbs, making sentences. That's kind of
Does it
the...
have to be in Spanish?
No.
¿Puedo usar el baño?
Muy, muy, muy rápido.
Let me write first and I'll give you my pencil.
There are... You can go get a pen in the back. Sean, do you have any questions about what we're doing? No? You're okay?
She said you can or you don't have to.
I mean, if you're like really, really confident and you're like, I don't think I have any questions, you're fine. Oh, what do you mean by this? I need more help.
The verb thing.
What thing?
I don't know what it's called. Like, it's
Give me an example then, because that's a good start.
infinitive, definitive. I don't know.
What are you really, really wanting me to explain some more?
So, if you don't have a question, you can just like put a sentence.
Sure. That's confusing to you that you want to practice more with. Okay. Tell your partner what's one of the things that you have for homework. Okay. Tell your partner what's the other thing for homework.
Using run sentences with subject.
Muy bien. Okay. Both of them are due on Wednesday. You have tonight and tomorrow to practice with them. We'll go over the answers on Wednesday, our short day.
I'm not going to be here tomorrow or Wednesday.
Siéntate, Kayla. No. ¿A dónde vas? We can use our word from today. Where are you going? ¿A dónde vas?
Cousins are here, so we're spending
Vas a pasar tiempo con la familia.
Where are they from?
You can ask that in Spanish. ¿De dónde son? Okay, go ahead and put, oh, muchas gracias. You already have.